All right, girlfriend, you've done a lot. You have a lot to offer here. I took notes. Okay, so here we go. Wound care. You don't want to get involved in wound care because that is going to involve billing insurance, and you want to build a business that is a private pay insurance. So nothing really good you're going to be able to do with wound care. Hospice. Hospice is a great area because you can actually build a business around grief counseling, helping people through the grief process. Even people that go into hospice, as you know, are in hospice for years. That's exhausting. That there's resources that these people need, family members need, and such as that. We know that the hospice nurses, for the most part, they're doing that already, but they can't fill all the cups because they are empty themselves and exhausted. There's only so much we can do in a day, but people are willing to pay for resources to kind of smooth that transition out a little bit better. So I think grief counseling, grief families, getting involved and, helping expedite resources for those family members. Same thing with dementia. You can build a business around a family support type thing and offer resources that are available in the community. If you could pull those resources together for the dementia patient or the Alzheimer patient, because when they get these diagnoses, they're so new to them. That's my dog. Just ignore that. They're so overwhelmed with that diagnosis. It's like, oh my gosh, now what? They don't have the resources because we don't have time to teach that stuff anymore. We have little classes here and there and whatnot, but people don't understand the grand scope of everything, of what is available to them and what they can be pulling on within their community for research to help them with the dementia patient. And just walking them down that path of, Alzheimer and dementia and all of that is just so beneficial. And people are willing to pay for that, that expertise. And that's what you have. You're an expert, and people don't think of themselves as an expert when they're a nurse, but they are. Auditing and investigating, you said you liked, look into forensic nursing. And there actually is a person on here who works for a coroner's office, and she does like autopsy reviews on people. As a nurse, you have the anatomy stuff of a human being. You understand all of that. You would have to probably get a mentor to work under if you want to go into that area, but that is something that you can definitely go into. You don't have to go and get your mortuary science degree for that. They're already dead. But you would have to work with somebody. And I believe that's what she did. She actually just had a huge interest in it, and she kind of fell into it. She didn't have any formalized training other than the mentorship that she was under this mortician or under this medical, what do they call them? Not the directors, but the guys that figure out why did somebody die? Those people. The other thing is you said about labs and figuring things out. Oh, back up. Legal nursing consultant. That's the other thing I was thinking you could go into. Janice Dolnick, she teaches Legal Nurse Rock, I think is what it's called. Legal Nurses Rock. Look her up. Labs, autoimmune issues. Think about people who get these autoimmune diagnoses and they don't know what to do with them next. Help them with labs, nutrition, all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you can build a business around to help and consult people with. Hope that helps.